Season 6 begins today. We are back on the hunt for European glory? Question mark? Coefficients. We're back on the hunt for coefficients. Up first, Flora of Estonia. I think they're Estonian. Hello and welcome back to Building a Nation with Latvia and the Skinnz Academy. It is Season 6, it is Episode 1, we are already back into the Champions League. We've played 2 matches as well, we've managed to get through the first round, which is good. If you're new to this series and you're enjoying these videos, do please remember you can hit the like button, you can hit the subscribe button, you can stick your comments down below. I try and reply to them whenever I get the opportunity. So then, what's happened in between episodes? Well, nothing. Not a lot, really. Last episode finished on the 31st of May, possibly even a bit later. We're now on the 23rd of July, so about a month and a half has passed. We've not really done much transfer business at all. If we take a look, we've actually done 1 transfer joining the club. It is Ivan Stipnikes from Noah Jamala for £80,000. He was out of contract, and I basically went, he looks good, I want him in my team rather than let him going to somebody else. So we brought in Stipnikes. He's only cost £80,000 for, that was compensation fee. So he's not massively expensive. I think he's good, 19 years old. And leaving the club on various deals. We have got rid of 2 players on permanent transfers to Riga. We've got rid of Edgars Vilkovs, who I'm hoping might play. This is the plan here. Also, we've got rid of Berzins, who again, I'm hoping he might play for Riga. Kind of weighed up the options, whether they're going to be good enough for us or whether somebody else can make use out of them. And I thought Riga might be able to make use out of them. We've also loaned out Skrinder, Putkins. We've loaned out this man here. I can't even say his name. Tolstoy's, maybe. Rybaks, Yanazams, Lizanovs, Ivalevs, and Edgar's Blanks have all gone out on loan. And Herman Taigui has left the club on a permanent deal, making his way back to the Ivory Coast to sign for SO Army. Free transfer, he was out of contract. He didn't want to sign a new one, partially because he didn't really play last season, because David Titov, that was it, replaced him for most of it. And as mentioned in the introduction, we have also played our first Champions League game against Norrköping of Norway or Sweden. One of the two, I think it's Sweden, isn't it? Is it Sweden? It is the Swedish side. We beat them 2-0 and then 2-1 in our matches here, which is good. We're now up against Flora of Estonia. It is Estonia. I think we can beat these. This time last season we played Mulder, and obviously we lost the first leg but won the second leg 4-0. I have a lot more faith that we're going to get through this round nice and easily, and then we're going to be against probably the same team we played last year. It's Olympiakos or whoever they're playing. That's the draw. Legia Warsaw. I feel like it's going to be Olympiakos again. Because we haven't done many transfers, or any transfers really, we are sticking with basically the same starting 11 that we always play. It will be Zommers in goal, Titov Dow, Troninkovs and Vugels at the back, because we've had injuries and all sorts of things. Vugels moving over to left back basically is what's happening there. You've got Counter and Abdul Samed in the middle. Taihi, Miklov and Smirnovs will be the wingers. It's going to be Valeris Sabala as our striker. I guess the new players in this starting 11 is Ivar Smirnovs, who, I mean, he's good. He played a lot of football. Last 2 seasons, he's been out on loan at Riga. I think he's looking pretty good. And then Sabala, who we didn't see at all last season on camera because he wasn't registered or he was injured whenever we got the chance to play him, did score 6 goals for us last season. So he knows how to score a goal. Is Latvia versus Estonia a derby match? Is this like an England versus a Scottish side? Is this kind of what we're getting here? Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia are all kind of in the same little area over there. I assume they hate each other or love each other. It could be both. Zommers with the goal kick then. 13 minutes on the clock in a rainy Latvia. David Titov, loads and loads of space to run into down the right-hand side. He's got Taihi off to his right, left even. He's been tackled, and now Flora can come forward with this ball. It's Frank Dowlow finds Maris Mikolov, lumps it upfield to Ivar Smirnovs on the left-hand side. First time we're going to get to see him really in a Skinnz Academy shirt. Vugels back to Smirnovs, who might have been offside. He's crossed it in. It's Sabala, it's Mikolov. Titov needs to get there first, please. He does. Sabala's there, doesn't win the header. And now Mikhailov, who plays for Flora, can get that ball clear. We should probably be winning. Orehov with a goal kick for Flora. Just over 20 minutes played. Sabala to Taihi on the right-hand side. He's got a few options off to his left. Smirnovs is one of them, and Ivar Smirnovs puts that in at the back post, making it 1-0. Taihi with a very, very unselfish pass there. I thought he was going to shoot. Instead, he just plays it along the ground to the back post. We're 1-0. Mikolov with a free kick a couple of minutes after the goal. Sabala's there, and it's headed just wide. I think that was Sabala. Might have been Titov. They were both kind of in the mix there. Zommers with a goal kick, 10 minutes left of the first half. Frank Dow, right-hand side is some options, or the goal scorer Smirnovs can get that one. Sabala back to Mikolov, needs some players off to his right-hand side. Taihi gets it now. Titov's running, Taihi's going off into the middle instead. He scored goal of the season in the last episode. I don't think that one would have been goal of the season even if it went in. It is still 1-0, but Flora have done literally nothing. 0 shots, 0 on target. We've had 26 shots possibly, or 22 shots. Titov's going to keep that in play. We've got 1 minute plus injury time left of the first half to go here in Latvia. Taihi with it. Titov's not going to go for the overlap. Instead, Taihi cuts inside to the middle. He's gone for a curling effort. It wasn't very good. He's did it well wide. It's still 1-0. It's also still the first half, and we do have possibly a chance. Abdul Samad with this. Plays it into Taihi. Kicked it straight at him, really. Didn't really have much choice. Davy Titov crosses that ball in. Mikolov's there at the back post, and Maris Mikolov makes it 2-0 just before half-time. I did say that I think we might have a chance against Flora. We're 2-0 up. I'm very happy, lads. I'm very happy. Everyone's smiling. Big grins all round. Sabala not doing so hot up front on a 6.7, but everyone else, really, he's doing pretty well. Zommers as well on a 6.7, but he's a goalkeeper. He's had nothing to do. Titov crosses that in. Counter's not going to get there. It's back to the corner taker. Frank Dow's at the back post, and he's hit the bar. Taihi back to Titov. He's gone for another cross, but nobody was there to pick that one up. Vom heads off. It is going to be a throw. We are only 6 minutes into the second half, and we are going to see it as well. David Titov takes the throw to Mikolov. Flicks his head on, but doesn't manage to find a blue and yellow shirt. And now Flora can possibly counterattack. Manilan gets tackled by Abdul Samad, and now Taihi runs through the middle. He's gone for goal. I need to sub you, buddy. You're on a 7.8. And you've had so many awful chances. I don't know how you're doing so well. We're going to take off Sabala for Gorks. I think we're going to do that. And we're also going to do Taihi for nobody. Or do we do... Maybe we can do that. We can put Smirnovs over there. We can then do... I mean, Stipniks doesn't fit our system. Stipniks doesn't fit our system. He's left-footed. He's right-footed, sorry. So we're going to put him on the left-hand side. It's not ideal. It's not an ideal thing to do because he can't play there. I am training him up to be a left winger. That's one of the things we are trying to do. It is a throw for David Titov to Maris Mikolov, one of our goal scorers. Crosses it in. Stipniks is there. Doesn't manage to get on the head. Vogels, he's going to go down the left-hand side. Crosses it in. Gorks heads down to Stipniks. What's going on with our unselfish players here? Gorks should have gone for goal himself there. Frank Dow to Smirnovs. 60 minutes played. Smirnovs gets past his man. He's going to run forward with this ball. He's got an option to his left. He's gone for goal himself. Hits it well wide. Still 2-0. We have had 35 shots against Flora, and we're only winning 2-0. Frank Dow can go down the right-hand side, finds David Titov. He's going to run as well. Keeps going. Just go all the way down the wing, buddy. Just go all the way down the wing. Just dodge one tackle. Plays it to Smirnovs. Is he going to cross it back to David Titov? Plenty in the box. Mikolov is one of them. Heads down to Gorks. Why did he head that downwards to Gorks? Numa, forward to Mikolov. Plays it all the way across to Hussar. 70 minutes on the clock. What worries me is I think we're going to concede. I think we're going to concede a goal. This is going to be it as well. Malaland, first chance on target, hits the post. We should have conceded a goal. We have been very, very lucky. We should be about 7 or 8-0 up at this point. And instead, it's only 2-0 when it should probably be 2-1. Almost into the final 10 minutes. Vogels is going to take this throw. I assume that's Vogels. Is the big blonde centre-back playing as a left-back. Stipniks finds Smirnovs, hits the bar. Hussar can clear that ball. Titov's going to, for some reason, try and keep it in play and give away a throw. What a clown. Mikolov with a free kick. Where are you going to put that? Back post is Frank Dow. It's fallen to Oleg's Gorks, and there we go. It is 3-0. I'm happy that we've got a big 3-goal buffer. My worry now is if we go to Estonia and we don't do very well and we lose 2-0, that's not going to look good. We've had 45 shots and we've got 3 goals. 45 shots. Maris Mikolov with the corner. Is this going to be goal number 4? It's been cleared. Stipniks is going to pick this ball up. We've got just 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left to play. Smirnovs is there. Smirnovs does make it 4-0. It should be about 7 or 8, shouldn't it? We have been so much better than Flora. They've done literally nothing. And we are only going to win 4-0. Are we going to have 50 shots? We are not going to have 50 shots. We ended on 47. But, I mean, that's a good result. But also, how have we only scored 4? So, we win our first leg 4-0. And our opponents, which is going to be Olympiakos or Legia, Olympiakos wins 7-0. Great. Right, we're going to go forward. We're going to play the second leg against Flora, obviously in Estonia. And then next episode, it's going to be Olympiakos, unless we balls this up. Maybe that's what... No, don't do that. Win the game. Match number 2 then of the episode, obviously against Flora, this time over in Estonia. It is going to be the same starting 11 apart from one change, and that is Sabala has been dropped to the bench. We're going to start Ivars, Saranins today, so we're having Smirnovs and Saranins. Both of the Ivars playing for us. We've probably got like 7 other Ivars as well. I was tempted to play, where is he? Kevin Bossard. He went out on loan last season to Riga, played really well, and I kind of like him, but also he's not very good technically. He's very good mentally and physically. You know, we're going to do it. He shouldn't be playing, really, because he needs some fitness. We're going to do it. We're going to give the boss, Kevin Bossard, a game. We've obviously got Titov on the bench, who played really well in the first match, but maybe he'll come on. Even though we won 4-0, we still need to win this game. I don't want to draw this game. We need the coefficient points. A victory means we get coefficient points. A draw means we get less coefficient points, and obviously a defeat means we get 0 coefficient points, even if we go through to the next round, and we are still trying to build the nation. I think maybe 10 years in, we might get to a point where Latvia has grown enough that other teams can help us out, but right now, basically, we are the only team driving the nation forward, apart from Riga a couple of seasons ago. Saranins has this ball back to Kevin Bossard. We are 30 seconds on the clock. Didn't realise this was the first highlight. Mikolov to Taihi. He's got some space. Runs into it, does the Ivorian youngster. He's still only like 19 years old. Maris Mikolov outside. Counter. Is he going to try and find some space? Plays it through to Saranins. His effort is saved. Saranins tried to keep that in, didn't manage to do it. It's going to be a corner instead. I don't know who's going to take this. It should be Titov. It is going to be Maris Mikolov instead. Left-footed towards counter at the back. It's a header clear. Smirnovs picks it up though. Still a chance for the academy. It's not a very good effort. It's gone wide. Orahov with a goal kick for Flora down towards their left-hand side, but instead it's intercepted. It's our right hand. They left. They're our right. Whatever. Words. We've scored. I got confused with my left and right. Taihi's made it 1-0. It's 5-0 on aggregate. I think we're going through. Vogels' throw doesn't manage to find a blue and yellow shirt. Instead, Kauner's going to pick this one up. Abdul Samed to Mikolov through to Saranins. He's gone for a spin effort. Hits it just wide of the goalkeeper's post. Still only 1-0. Still only 7 minutes on the clock. Since I mentioned that, we've had no highlights. We're now, half an hour in. We are looking all right. The defence aren't playing particularly well, but the strikers and the midfielders and so on are playing pretty good by the looks of the numbers. Numa has this, though, for Flora. Plays it back to Hussar. Numa again, and a Hussar. Now Vom. Steal it off him. Okay, it's gone backwards instead. Long ball forward. Big Troninkovs heads it, though. Abdul Samed, lovely volley clearance. I mean, this is a weird highlight at the moment, isn't it? I feel like there's a goal happening. Smirnov picks this ball up. We're going to make it 2-0. Down towards the left-hand side. Back to Yanis Vogels. So, guys, counter. Vogels needs to make a move. He's not really used to being a wing-back, Vogels. He's a centre-back. He's about 6'5". He's not really the most mobile either. It's Flora with this. This has been a very strange highlight. It's been very back and forward. Not a lot really happening. But you can tell something is going to. Taihi to Saranins, goes for goal. It's blocked. It's a header forward. Smirnovs is there. And there you go. It is 2-0. Ivar Smirnovs gets on the score sheet. It's 2-0 here in Estonia. 6-0 on aggregate. They need to beat us 7-2 to go through. We're through to the next round. Just before half-time, another chance possibly to make it 3-0. Bossard to Taihi on the right-hand side. He's going to run through the middle with the ball. Play it, pass it. There you go. To Maris Mikolov, and an absolute rocket from the youngster. Hits the top of the bar and goes over, and that is probably going to bring us to half-time. 2-0 up against Flora. They've done very little. We haven't done anywhere near as much as we did last match, but still 14 shots, 5 on target. I will take that. I'm going to say I'm happy. Keep it going. I'm going to try and maybe do some subs for the defenders, just to try and get some of the youngsters. Who do we even have on the bench? We've got Melkimians, Stipnikes, Gorks, Kramens. Those are our youngsters on the bench, so probably don't want to be bringing on a goalkeeper, do I? Frank Dow forward to Maris Mikolov, back to Kevin Bossard, who has done all right, 6'9" on his first appearance of the season. Abdul Samad to counter to Mikolov. He's gone long towards nobody. It's going to come back towards us. Hussar finds Kone on the right-hand side. It's not Kone, it's Kore. For some reason, I thought it was Kone because I assumed that's the type of name that I have in my squad. Mihalov controls it well, but Tronikov steals it. Vogels goes forward. Saranins back to Mikolov. Again, another strange highlight. Lots and lots of passes going on in the middle. misplaced passes, all sorts of stuff, tackles going in all over the place as well. Nobody's really done anything in terms of a highlight. It's here, isn't it? Manalan, he's in on goal. Zomers is going to hopefully stop it. Plays it back to Mikhailov, and Mikhailov blasts that into the back of the net. It is 2-1. Vugels plays it forward to Smirnovs. Vugels has carried on his run. Instead, it's gone to Taihi. Controls it well. Bossard needs it. He's gone back instead to Mikhailov. Now counter outside the area. Goes for goal into the bottom corner. And Sergei's counter makes it 3-1. It is 7-1 on aggregate. Straight after the goal, Flora have the ball. But we're going to get it forward. Yes, we are. Smirnovs. He's going to run with this into a bit of space, or maybe not. He's gone off to the left. Sarinins facing away from goal, goes for goal. It's off the bar. It's a superb save from the goalkeeper. It's going to be a throw instead, which we're not going to see. Right, let's do ourselves some changes. Frank Dow for Juris Kramans. We're also going to do Kevin Bossard for David Titov, because Bossard really shouldn't be playing too much more football. We are going to do Stipe Knights or Gorks. We'll do Gorks. Let's bring on Oleg's Gorks for the final however many minutes. We shouldn't lose this game. And I mean, even if we do lose this game, we're going through. Taihi has the ball for us. He's gone off towards the left-hand side. Vugels has loads of space. It's gone to Smirnovs instead, and it wasn't a very good pass. But hopefully, Sergei's counter gets there. Troninkovs to Maris Mikhailov. Through to Gorks. Poor pass again, but a very good tackle from the winger. Now Yanis Vugels back to Troninkovs again. There's a goal. There's a goal happening. There's definitely a goal happening at the end of this. Sergei's counter to Smirnovs. Now Gorks, he's gone on the spin. And there's the goal. 4-1. Mikhailov with a corner. 75 minutes on the clock. It's going to be a penalty. Right, who is the best penalty taker? So, I mean, they're saying Mikhailov is taken. Has he scored twice? Is that why you're saying he should take it? Maybe. Has he? I feel like he might have scored twice. He's not bad at penalties. So if he has scored, he's not scored once. I really should know who scored my goals, but fair enough. We are just going to stick with Maris Mikhailov. Hopefully going to make it 5-0 with about 15 minutes left to play. Maris Mikhailov then left-footed. Where's he going to go? He's put it wide. He's put it bloody wide. David Titov with a corner. The substitute finds counter. His headed effort grazes the top of the bar and goes over. Again, much like the first leg, we probably should have more goals than what we've got. We should have put maybe about 15 goals past Flora over these two legs. Instead, we've managed to do 8, possibly 9 if something comes from this in the final minute and a half of stoppage time. Troninkovs to Smirnovs to counter. Plays it back to Big Troninkovs. Is he going to lump it forward? No, plays it to counter on the floor instead. Mikhailov's in front. Counter's going for a little run though. Finds Taihi. Lovely pass to Gorks. Mikhailov to Smirnovs to counter to Abdul Samad. We're passing it round. Lovely football, but not really making too much progress. Gorks to Mikhailov to counter. He's gone for a long-range effort again. This time hits it just wide. And that is probably going to be full-time then here in Estonia. It's going to be 4-1. It's not quite full-time. Orahov is going to take a goal kick. Is something going to happen? I feel like they're going to score, aren't they? It's gone all the way back to Zomers. We've got 25 seconds. Kristaps Zomers rolls it out to Troninkovs. I feel like this might be one of those highlights where nothing happens because it's just the end of the game. Vugels, where are you going? Smirnovs to Mikhailov. Lumps it forward. Finds Gorks. Doesn't do much with it. Heads it off for a throw. Yeah, nothing happened. 4-0 in the first leg. 4-1 in the second leg. We are going through to the next round of the Champions League. And it's going to be Olympiakos again. Unless Legia Warsaw did something absolutely ridiculous. They didn't. They did actually only lose 1-0. So Olympiakos win 8-0 on aggregate. We win 8-1 on aggregate. There's a lot of goals between these two sides, but obviously we did play them last season, and we weren't good. We were not good. We lost 3-2 and we lost 4-1. I think we're a better side. I think we're a better side than what we were last season, but that is going to be another very tough game. Obviously, you can see there, when we lose 4-1, we did have Tronikov sent off, but we were already 3-1 down at that point. So, let's not get players sent off, because Kauner also got sent off. That's going to be tough. 4 games into the Champions League, and obviously we won every single one of them. That puts us on a 1.5 rating for our coefficient. You've also got 3 other teams in the Europa League too. I don't know how well they've done, but already we have made an improvement on last season. Or not last season, on just in general. We've made an improvement for Latvia. That's what I'm trying to say. We are going to probably move up a fair few. It's not going to make a huge amount of difference. Up to 23rd by the looks of it. for the moment, but if we can get through to a Europa League group stages, Champions League group stages would be lovely, but I don't think that's going to happen. We can hopefully fly up a little bit further in the coefficients. That is going to do it then for episode 1 of season 6. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do remember you can hit the like button. You can hit the subscribe button. Stick your comments down as well in the comment section for the old YouTube algorithm nonsense. And I'll see you in the next one where we play Olympiacos. And hopefully we don't balls this one up this time.